It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Up next, it's our main event between the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers.
Everybody wants a game with Josh.
Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. On the return, there's Ray Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. This one up to the 28. Entering Cooper there to make the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Holding by his back. Cook. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead.
The fact that he got 8 yards out of that is crazy.
That's a run bait.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Take him down right along the 30. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass is caught at the 9.
Couldn't even attempt for a pick. Should have been picked.
The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point.
Josh is like that, though.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. And this is Savion Williams on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And an excellent effort there. Sets
Better block Lloyd, who was on.
If you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Past the 50.
Tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
It's past the 50.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Fourth down, pass coming. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense. You get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
He's able to power this forward, but they stop it after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, he shouldn't be there.
Now Allen off the play action. This is
Seen
reeled in by
that.
Joshua Palmer. Jukes away from one. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Why is he there?
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Big play sets them up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. Allen on the play action. He has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pull that in front further, 13-zip. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, smash Bronco. Here we go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Got it. Ready?
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on. 18, Rodney. Bronco and...
Here's Willis to the air. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. Stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route going that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
1st down from the 42.
Hurt. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll go from the gun with Ward. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running room.
Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And he runs this one
I'm gonna
in.
answer.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
He's gonna stop.
The Packers will each pay dirt for the first time this game. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. On return, here comes Davis. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. And start with a give to Davis. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Going right back to Davis. 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 4 coming up now. It's Allen out of the pistol. Got his man, Shakir has it.
Little, man.
So we're through one. It's an early lead for the Bills.
Play
We'll
action.
return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Don't get all stuff.
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Pressure coming, and they take him down.
Don't get all stopped.
It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Completed over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. 3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket.
Let's go.
That's something complicated for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. Force a 4th down.
So punt coming up here on 4th down off the leg of Michael Pilardi. On the return for the Packers, that's Matthew Golden. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
No, not this one.
Looks like a design run here for Willis. Escapes a defender. And this is going to come to an end right on the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready? Cougar 19. 18, Rodwood. 18. Ready?
Gun snap now to Willis. Ooh, puts him in under this one, right
Oh,
side.
crap.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go.
Here's Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys they can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Dang, what's the blocking, yo?
He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Buffalo 8. Ready? 79 Bronco. 70 Timber.
Throw in is Willis. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Lloyd running dead ahead. He has room past the 25.
Good.
And get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey! Hey! 18 Cardinal.
It's a design run for Willis. This charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Let's go.
Jacob. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Jacobs again. And he is in this time. Touchdown Green Bay. The Packers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Davis. He doesn't make it very far. Tackled at his own 10-yard line.
Good ball as well.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Operating from the it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. Just a yard left to go on second down. Davis gets it on the draw. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Allen setting up play action.
Let's get it, get it, get it. Let's go.
And they say Packers football.
You're using this play to try for a first
Great
down.
job, Wyatt.
Set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it
Quick.
all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Check. Come on. Check. Bronco 80. Go.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Oh, you like the Bills for a
The
dub?
thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
60 Bison. Ready.
Second down, looking for options. Chased out to his right. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. This defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
18, Pioneer. Warrior 17. 18, Radler. 18.
Willis now, third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look. Kudos to that defense. Seriously, Kate. Coming in that situation where your offense just fumbles the ball away, there's no sulking, there's no pouting. It's time to step up and do your job. They did just that.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. And in motion, headed right. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down run gets them 5. Now they've got third down. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that kees you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Allen on third and short. Jump off, come on his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 2nd and 10 for the Packers. 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 2nd and 10 for the Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Looking to throw.
That should have been picked.
He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That should have been
Now the
picked.
Bills use their third and final timeout.
It should have been a
That's all
pick
they've
6.
got for what little remains of this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Second down run by Davis. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Gotta get the run game going a little better.
Fast now to kick this away.
So it's fast though. Pretty sure that's what it was.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. His ride forward halted after a couple of yards. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
There you go, play action. Here's Willis. Rolling out to his left. Play on the football defensively. He knocks it away.
He must have his own Jackson 0 look like.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Track 60. Go.
Throw here, third down. Got his man. It's Golden. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. All right, we got an injury, Brock. That is Matthew Golden who's shaken up. Training staff out there with him. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
3. Come on. Set.
Hand off here to Lloyd. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Willis to throw it. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hurt. Ready.
Jacobs running behind center. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
On second down, Jacobs. This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
Whoa. He's hurt. And my kicker cannot kick far
Wonder what's in
yet.
the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Get it. Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. Cup 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is Reed working the right side. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Come on, Malik. Let's go. I see how the season go, Jimmy.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
18 Cardinal, 18 Buffalo, 18.
That's exactly what I think it is.
Hurt.
Yeah.
He'll throw it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Don't worry, your accuracy gonna get up
Hey,
there.
I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Now Allen off the play action. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
What you don't
One of the
get
first throws Malik
down,
missed.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Running out of the gun with Davis. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape.
Let's go.
Looking for Kincaid, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Let's get it.
Packers take possession down inside the 30.
Why didn't he ever
after
stop
the
us?
interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned
game.
that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking
crap,
comeback.
cooked him right
but
there.
exactly the way to start the half.
Like
if you're trying to
12:40,
take this lead and
12:50.
step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. It keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A pickup of 17. And it'll give the Packers the first. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. That's a Green Bay touchdown.
So,
The Packers parlay the interception into points. Marshawn Lloyd with the
good
touchdown.
score last possession, too.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give to
go,
Cook,
rookie.
running left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Buying some time right. Running right side by Kincaid. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking from the gun. It's Allen. This is brought in by Coleman. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's go, Michael.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
12 to go now on second down after the sack. Now Allen. Going the out route complete. And he's taken out of bounds.
Oh, we got Bullet over there.
28-yard
I was just looking at the formation.
And the Bills have a first
Oh,
down.
because of the
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is
Oh, my Lord.
Well, even with the pick on that
Come
last
on,
drive,
that's a
Parker,
pick.
he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Cook trying
Great
to
job,
spot
boy.
up the gut. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop.
Why has
at
to
the
keep
40
you?
yard.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up the defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
319!
They pitch it out to him here.
Oh, Cooper missed the tackle.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Bills shave
call.
some off the
Cooper gotta
deficit
hit that
late in the
tackle.
quarter. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game. All is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Got ready?
Green Bay offense to the line now.
Still
First
control.
and 10.
Ready?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive.
There we go.
Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Check smash.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Ready? 70, Panthers 60, Panthers, Warriors 70.
Willis in the pistol. Dumped off to his running back. And they make the stop. They're going to say about the 37-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. We've set it down from 37.
Check, Bobcat, check, there we go, check. 60 by
Running on first here with Jacobs. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Oh, just missed the blocks.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Bills' 35-yard line.
Come on. Set. Go, Reed. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Play fake now. Willis to throw. Vacates quickly left side.
Great throw.
It's caught. Tucker grabs. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down.
Drop 50. Drop 50.
At the 26-yard line.
Looking from the gun. It's Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they get out first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. On the give, it's Lloyd. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Let's go.
The Packers make it a 9-point
Good answer.
advantage. Marshawn Lloyd with a touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air and got 2 touchdowns on the ground, he's just been a difference maker.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. On return, here comes Davis. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Dang, that about to hurt.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Start with a give to Davis.
That really should go nowhere.
It's going to be second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Putting a receiver in motion. Going right back to Davis.
I'm worried about no run game up 10. 4 minutes.
Struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up 2.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Allen from the gun here on third.
Pick. Let's go. Go, Ward. Good to have you back, man.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Running right, here's Jacobs.
Oh, it came over.
Space on the right, he's got room. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again.
Great adjustments, man. Being down 14 early.
Here comes Davis. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Pump.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again.
Let's go, rookie.
Catch made by the running back. This this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them
Great
back
defense.
behind the sticks. That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive.
My boy's hunting that QB.
Right here. Don't see it throw you like it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here.
Screen. You on it.
Setting up the screen. Defense
Go,
contains
rookie.
him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth.
That's another one. Let's go.
Oh no, they get him yet again. Denzel Ward makes the play.
Thank you, Jimmy.
The Packers get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Right there. Get up.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Go. Ready, right?
Lewis on the design run. Good run there, about 9. Still third down coming up.
Just a little reminder right there that he's more than a passer. He'll call his number as a runner, too, especially if the defenses don't account for him.
Here we go. Start.
They'll go from the gun with Floyd.
Oh, great job. Oh, Lambeau Leap for that, man.
Keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Packers make it a 24-point ball game. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Boy, is we getting out of energy.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. First and 10, here's Allen.
Let's go.
Isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bills hoping to make it look a little better
I don't know
before
about
time
that
runs
sack.
out. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Davis up the middle.
Only down 24.
They'll come really happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Allen now on first down. Oh, brother, it's another
We're going to
interception.
switch to it. Good job. This defense is balling.
And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the farm, Brock, with that fourth-quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation foundation of this offense. So when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six.
Got my boy Josh having a rough game.
On return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
They need to end on my boys. I'm too close to getting hurt.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick.
Let's go, Micah.
He goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Davis takes it straight ahead. Productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Packers loading up the secondary on 3rd, 16.
They don't want to pass no more.
Play action now, Allen.
He stiff on Oliver. Let's get it, man.
And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
3-man rush.
This overwhelming pressure in these
Well, actually, the 4-man rush for Clay King.
Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
They want to run another play. That's it.
So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewer, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
Yeah, that was a great pass. This should have been picked. Malik did well. I missed one pass, and that would have boosted up his stats a little bit. Well, he did well. I outplayed Josh, I'll tell you that. And then back on late. Lloyd was good. Coleman got hurt. Defense though. Get to the line up. I'm not even using my offensive line from last year. I'm using a bunch of rookies and 2nd-year guys.